Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Tales. The Meow May.
Yes.
This episode. I am Phil, joining me, as always. It is Kelsey Kitties.
Justin the Owl getting the claws back out.
Boy, what you know about kitties?
Only the feline variety.
That's right. That's right. And we're back again. We're going to talk Patsy Walker and Greer Nelson. We're going to be talking West Coast Avengers 14, 15, and 16. Some Master Pandemonium. And back to the cat people.
I know. I was happy to see the cat people again.
Speaking of returns, look, Russell's back. Glad I could listen to you guys.
Hey, Russell. Nice.
Marvel Tales.
Yeah, cat
I
tales.
know. I should have thought of that. We should have renamed the show that this whole month. But
that's all right.
Marvel Tales.
I'm still happy with all the images that you selected for the background.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, Marvel Tales, Tails. That's going to be the show. Ray does all about Tigra.
A new Tigra podcast coming from Ray? Could it be?
I mean, he's like I say all the time. He's always busy until you hit a character he loves. So, unless he combines them. So stay tuned, kids, for the new Marvel podcast from Ray, starring Tigra, Madrox the Multiple Man, and Hercules.
All of the favorites, all in one.
Can you imagine the first week of every month be Tigra, the second week would be Madrox, the third week would be Hercules. who would be the fourth character?
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
He's already got
Black Cat.
Maybe
Felicia Hardy. Maybe
he would find another
Silver Sable.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, Russell, you did it. You did it, you magnificent bastard. You did it. This is the title for Ray's podcast. Couple balls down the gob, the Marvel podcast. Yes.
Couple balls down the gob.
Yes. Oh my God! Or it's going to be Nighthawk, my favorite character.
Nighthawk.
That's who was missing last episode from the squad.
Yes, we didn't see any of Nighthawk.
I was waiting for to drop a Nighthawk, my favorite kid.
Yeah, I think that he was deceased at that point in time.
Well,
maybe.
Can you get over that? Can get over that by that point? Yeah, right.
Didn't shake it off. Yeah.
Tricky Dicky.
The Marvel podcast.
The Hard Master.
It's me, your old friend.
The Hard Master.
Love that Nighthawk series that was swiftly canceled. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. A Marvel podcast where Ray only covers hot female characters. Yes. Yeah.
The Hard Master.
The Marvel podcast.
Today, Ray reviews the Marvel Swimsuit Edition from 1994.
Oh, we need to do that.
The big finish.
We should try to schedule that for next summer. Yeah, the swimsuit.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, there's not a plot. It's basically just pretty pictures.
Yeah. We'll get Lilith and some other people involved in that.
Yes.
The Marvel Tales Summer Spectacular.
Yes, Lilith. I mean, if we get Russell, Ray. Oh my lord, yes.
It will be lovely.
Justin will be have that Punisher skull under the that Punisher skull seal under the magnifying glass. Looking for Franks.
Big bazooka.
Oh, Russell. Yes, that would be right. Instead of Marvel Tails, Marvel Tits. Yes. All right. I think we've bashed him enough. Because he's probably going to listen to this. Because yes, we are covering West Coast Avengers this time.
Yes. Going back to WCA.
That's right. Again, I wish we'd have I mean, Kelly Thompson did a miniseries, but I wish we'd get some kind of at least a reunion miniseries, maybe of the classic, or do like one of those miniseries set in the 80s or 90s. Marvel's been doing a bunch of those, so
yeah, definitely with where you would see the Scarlet Centurion, Iron Man, and
yes,
yeah, definitely,
Wonder
that would
Man
be
in his
wonderful.
jacket.
Yeah. And the green Christmas tree costume.
Hawkeye, Mockingbird.
Yeah.
Tigra. Bring back Tigra.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Although I am loving Tigra being a member of the Moon Knight supporting cast. I feel like she fits really well there. So I'm happy to see her used well there.
Russell says, in all seriousness, Jen McKay
Yes.
Tigra, one of my favorite characters. Yes.
Yeah. I agree. He's definitely got a great grasp on Tigra, and he knows how to use her well in a great Moon Knight story and in a great story period.
And even beforehand, he was writing her good. But again, with Vengeance of the Moon Knight now, with like Mark Spector out of the way, yeah, she's really shining.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
All right, so let's get to this. Oh god, this West Coast Avengers 14 cover looks like Hawkeye's having like a seizure or something.
Yeah, it was the anniversary covers.
Or yes, the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
Looks like he has like Bell's palsy or something. I mean, look at that. the grin is higher on one side, and like I guess he's winking, but yeah, it's just like
like I know some of those covers were great, but some of them were just yeah.
Oh, everybody did them. My God, they did a Transformers cover. I mean,
that's right. Yes.
Cover.
Yep.
Everyone had one. All right. So, yes, West Coast Avengers number 14 from November 1986. Oh, my. November 86. So, a month before the birth of Lilith Hellfire. So, everything.
Oh. I love it.
All right. Writer Steve Englehart again. Penciler Al Milgram. Inker Joe Sinott. Colorist Paul Becton. Letterer Janice Chiang. And editor. One of our favorites, Mark Grunwald.
Yes.
All right. So like I said, I have no synopsis for this. Tigra Burning Gray.
You can always count on Steve Englehart for a great title.
Oh, it's classic. Join up. So I can't remember all three of these like titled like that because I know what 16 is. I can't remember what the title.
I think so. I think they're all like that. Yeah.
All right. So let me open this on the app because we have no synopsis for it.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yes, Wolverine had a girlfriend named Tiger. Yeah, I've been
right.
Why though, Russell? But yes, you're right.
Yep. I wonder if she's still around.
So her name was Tiger twice. So was that Claremont's subtle way of saying she was
superior puss?
I think Logan would advocate for that.
Ain't settling for less, bub.
That's right.
All right. When you're that old as Logan is, you got to be a superior lover, don't you?
Oh God, yeah.
Got some experience.
Yeah.
Well, unless he can't remember it, but
well, I don't know. After that many years, if you haven't gotten good at that, then might as well hang it up.
The best there is at what he does. Oh yeah. Look into this cover even closer. Yeah, that is creepy. Yeah, just
Yeah.
I get what they were going for, but I don't think they hit the mark.
Yeah, I just
That's creepy. All right. So
I'd much rather had a Tigra picture than
oh
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, imagine how much better a Tigra. Yeah.
Because I was gonna say you're not gonna go with Iron Man because he has his own solo book, so you're not
Right.
gonna do an Iron Man again.
Or you're not gonna do probably Wonder Man
I
on the
mean, you
cover.
could either with the
Yeah.
glasses or the red eyes. Mockingbird.
Mockingbird, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she had the short haircut then. Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wonder if they just picked it because he was the leader and the most recognizable
maybe,
one
yeah.
besides Iron Man. Yeah. I don't know.
So basically, this one opens with what? With Tigra and Hawkeye like working out, training.
Well, it starts out that way, but then
Yeah, and then she kind of freaks out. Yeah.
she freaks out and starts clawing at him.
Yeah, and I'll kill you, mouse. I'll kill
I'll
you.
kill you.
Calls him mouse. I'll kill you. Then Mockingbird tries to break it up. She gets tossed.
Yeah.
I'll kill you too, Mockingbird. You wanted a test. Now you know the answer. Yeah, it takes Iron Man and Wonder Man pulling her off Hawkeye.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that in the previous issue because she can lift like what 10 tons, right?
Yeah, so she's like in Spider-Man territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is no slouch. So yeah, it would take both of them to get her off.
Yeah, and again, it's gonna be harder to scratch the two of them. So
right. Yeah, this is Wonder Man's bright green Christmas tree costume.
yes, with the jetpack on his back.
With the jetpacks. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you at least? They did that with the belt later on. Why wouldn't you at least make that jetpack red too? Because it's a red and green costume and a gold jetpack. Like, ugh.
Throws it off a little bit. Yeah, it just looks so weird.
But I think some kind of visor or glasses would have been better for this costume.
I think so too. Yeah. As far as superhero costumes go, I mean, it's really not bad.
No,
But just for Wonder Man, for the character of Wonder Man, I just don't think it works.
you know what? He was trying to be a Hollywood actor. He should have been like the male version of Janet Van Dyne. He should have had a different outfit every issue.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and then Hank Pym comes over and is trying to talk Tigra down because they're kind of
dating
unofficially dating. Yeah.
Yeah. She chooses to revert back to her human form and leaves the scene.
Hold on to me, Hank. Hold on to me tight, or I'm lost. Oh God! If you're a woman and your one desperate hope is Hank Pym, oh Lord.
You're in trouble. Yeah. And this is Hank Pym at like almost at his lowest.
I know.
So,
oh God, I found the man of my dreams, and he's a wife beater.
And he's suicidal.
I know.
He's a suicidal wife beater with manic depression.
Well, I mean, even O.J. Simpson got women, and he was like, his wife. I love Iron Man. First, Quicksilver goes crazy. Now a current teammate. It's like an epidemic.
Yeah. Haven't seen nothing yet, Iron Man. Just wait a few years.
Oh, Russell, yeah, we're getting to the suicide note era. Yeah, we kind of set it up at the end of 16 here, so
yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to cover West Coast Avengers 6 at some point because it gets mentioned a few times during these issues.
Yeah. I think that was the one with the werewolf, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I feel like it was. Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, she reverts the human and I'll never be an Avenger ever again. Walking off in that bikini. Hank stops her. He's like,
they're all like, I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go.
Oh my. Love to watch that tail. Get it? Oh, Russell. Yeah, I forgot about Jack appearing in Wackos. Yeah. Again, if you're anybody on the West Coast, he kind of appeared, which we're going to get to here in a little bit.
That's true.
Yeah, but Hank basically talking to her. You had a childhood husband and an awakened consciousness and a chance to live as a costume crime fighter all before you became Tigra.
Yeah. I liked that callback to her days as the cat. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
That we had a reference to that.
You can get back your life. I wasted my time as Yellow Jacket because I'm not a superhero at heart, but you were wasting your time because you're not a savage killer.
Yeah.
So yes, because the pep talk works. She kind of throws herself at this.
Yeah. I love you, Henry Pym. But then things escalate quickly from there.
Yes, we see demons pop out of the ground.
All of a sudden, demons from nowhere.
You work with the mighty Avengers, Henry Pym, so you all must burn in everlasting flame.
Yeah.
Should that be the other way around? They work with him. So then we see Master Pandemonium just sitting around.
Yes. Who summons Asmodeus from his amulet.
Yes. Oh no, Asmodeus. Yeah, he pops out telling him gives him about the demons.
Yeah, I love this Asmodeus, a big old bird. So weird. Yeah. Love it.
Inferno. Then he
Yeah.
Premature Inferno.
Yeah, this is a couple of years before that, but Master Pandemonium would have loved being part of Inferno.
Men, do you suffer from premature Inferno?
There's a pill for that.
Oh my. So yes, as Modius takes them to the demons and as they're fighting the West Coast Avengers.
Yeah, this is great. I love this.
And Hank's like, oh, I guess I attracted him when I was looking for Master Pandemonium. And then Hawkeye spots him in the air. But yes, and then Tiger mentions West Coast Avengers 6 again because, yes, the cat people told her they'd take her Tiger soul away if she killed Master Pandemonium.
Yes. She's basically an assassin for all intents and purposes.
So, yep. So, yeah, the Avengers are fighting the demons, but then they grab Hank and Greer and disappear.
Yeah, she's still in her human form. She hasn't changed back to Tigra yet.
That's right.
Because maybe she can't. Uh-oh. The plot thickens.
That's right. And then, like, the rest of the Avengers are like, oh, yeah, enough with this, Master Pandemonium's escaped us how many times already? So, Iron Man's like, we need to call Doctor Strange. And Hawkeye's like, yeah, I hate to admit it, this is out of our league. He says, but we're dealing with a specific kind of supernatural here. He's like, I'd offer the specialist in demon bashing who happen to live right here on the West Coast. So they talk to San Francisco, where next thing we see Damon Hellstrom and Patsy Walker.
Patsy Walker, there she is. Now, at this point in time, she had kind of retired from being Hellcat.
Yes.
Even though she still had the costume. This was after the Defenders.
Yes.
And she had since kind of stopped. She was more kind of working with Damon doing their kind of paranormal investigation thing.
And he's wearing that like superhero type outfit with the mask and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
He almost has a secret identity because he's like, oh, call me Hellstorm. Don't be
Hellstorm. Yes. Yeah.
I love how the West Coast Avengers are just sitting on their front steps when they walk up.
Yeah.
Just lounging on the steps.
Yeah. About time you guys showed up. So funny.
Little Patsy. Oh boy, it's been ages. So yeah, they kind of tell them the situation, and then they go in the house. I love Damon. The tales I've heard of Master Pandemonium seem to indicate an eccentric, if violent, dabbler in the mystic arts.
Yeah, you could say that.
Exactly. And then Wonder Man's kind of like, "Oh, you're the son of Satan," and they're talking about Mephisto, and then they get into basically, I guess, all these different versions of Satan are kind of like different sides of the same demon, but kind of their own thing.
Right. And they exit for a moment and return in their costumed regalia.
Oh God, I love the Hellstorm with his little trident.
His little trident, the little tiny trident. It's fantastic.
Oh, I don't know about that placement though. I don't know. Trying to brag or something, kid? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's right, my friends. I fork her every night. So basically giving them the whole spiel about call me Hellstorm, not the son of Satan. And then Iron Man, I thought you was retired. Yeah. I thought we were retired from the Defenders. Yes. From action, no.
Yeah, so she still does stuff as Hellcat, but not with a regular group anymore. Yeah.
And then Iron Man says, "I was there when you first put on that suit with Captain America. When you first put on that suit. See you last episode, kids."
Yes.
And then Iron Man, "Oh, that's ironic that suit was originally made for Greer."
Yeah.
So they take off, and Master Pandemonium shows up just quick enough to jump through their portal. Or
yes. Him and Asmodeus come crashing through just in the nick of time.
Yep. And then, well, I guess it's a version of hell. Yes. Hank and Greer are being tormented by the demons.
Yeah.
And can transform back, like you said.
Yeah.
Tigra.
Torment them, my mindless hordes. Scream!
Squish is a squishy.
Yeah. There looks like some probing tentacles going after Greer and Hank there.
Yes.
What kind of torment is this going to be? One wonders.
I don't think those are tentacles.
What kind of torture could it be?
It's in his prison purse.
Too subtle for you kids.
Your booty.
Yeah. And Hank's pleading with her not to use the amulet, not to change back into Tigra, because he knows that she's grappling with this kind of feral instinct. Yeah.
But then when she can transform, she's like, "Wait a minute, is this my worst fear? I thought I wanted to stop being Tigra, but if I can change, maybe that's my worst fear is not being Tigra."
Yeah. She's caught with a deadly decision.
Yep. And then the Avengers and Hellstorm and Hellcat show up. Start punching demons.
There's a lot of demon punching that happens in this issue. I love it.
The Pandemonium shows up. Yeah, Hellcat fighting Master Pandemonium.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
She's like, "Yeah, Wolverine has claws, but he can't fire him."
Yeah. She swings up and kicks him right in the face.
Even Patsy's like, "Yo, Greer's watch me. I better do good with this suit." And Wonder Man, just tossing demons aside. I love when this one tries to like possess him, and she tries to slip inside him, and then just like, he's like, "Oh, sorry, sweetie, but I'm not human."
I'm not human. Yeah, that might have worked on somebody else.
Master Pandemonium just shooting his limbs off, and the demons.
Yeah, leaving just his body for Asmodeus to whisk away. Yeah.
but then they kind of get tossed into basically into this boat, going down
the river Styx, basically. Yeah.
Yes, the River of Death. Because Hellstorm tells him it's the only safe spot, but can only be guided by outside. But it cannot be guided by outsiders. So he's like, we're trapped on this vessel until we reach another shore, if we ever do.
Yes, if we ever do. Yep. And that is the cliffhanger ending, folks.
Yep. That's what we got to do. Eventually we'll have to do a follow up when Master Pandemonium returns after these issues. That was Engelhart too. Ben Grimm's Fantastic Four. They're
oh yes,
Master Pandemonium.
Yeah, and there's a whole thing with Belasco as well.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Engelhart liked Master Pandemonium. He used him a lot. Yep.
Oh Lord, the cover to 15. Captain wearing Master Pandemonium, limb from limb, demon from demon.
Demon from demon.
All this for 75 cents, kids. Jeez.
Yes. This is so much entertainment here.
All right. All right. Any other thoughts on 14, or should we get to 15?
No, we can go
All
on,
right. All right, I'll do the credits since I have a synopsis. Oh yeah. Now I remember the title of this story. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, West Coast Avengers number 15 from December 1986. The Lady or the Tigra.
Once again, I love these Steve Engelhart titles.
I know. We're saying Tiger's no lady? What? Looks like the same team, except now we got colorist Ken Fed and Iswicks.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even say it. All right. So yeah.
First part of this issue kind of is just a recap of Master Pandemonium's origin. Basically, they're on the boat together and they're talking about.
Yes, and time doesn't seem to move because Iron Man's like, "Yeah, we've been over here over 3 days, but I don't feel tired. I don't feel hungry."
Yeah. But then Greer and Patsy start getting into it.
Yep.
On the boat and start slinging stuff back and forth. And Patsy said, "You wore this suit maybe half a dozen times, then turned into a Cheshire cat as Tigra, coming and going, mostly going, while I put in solid years with the Avengers and the Defenders." And then Greer says, "Yeah, real solid. I didn't notice anybody asking you to join us in the West Coast Avengers." Yeah. I was like, what's going on here? Jeez.
I love Hellstorm and Patsy. This is pointless. Too bad you can't say that same about her head.
About her head. Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
So yeah, and then they confront Master Pandemonium, and we get we flash back to his origin, which I guess Mockingbird learned at least part of this before.
Mm-hmm.
He had a car accident. He was going to lose his limbs, and Mephisto replaced them with demons in exchange for his soul, which he ripped into 5 pieces, and it's hidden across reality.
Yeah. Because Mephisto's great at making deals like that.
I know. I mean, the biggest thing is I hate he took away Spider-Man's marriage. I mean, all around, Mephisto's just a dick, you know?
Nothing will ever be as good as Mephisto's mushroom.
Yes. He needs to market those.
Martin Preston. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if they really went into detail about who he was before he became Master Pandemonium. I was like, did losing his soul make him a dick, or was he always a dick?
No, yeah.
Even beforehand.
Yeah. I'm sure it didn't help.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's so funny. He has like a literal star hole in his stomach. It looks like.
A 5-pointed star. Each point is a different piece of his soul.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then they conveniently crash through a wall, which
Yes,
then leads to, wouldn't you know it, the land of the cat people.
the land within. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, they start getting
Now,
attacked.
I wish that they would go back to this place some more, Phil.
Yes.
This underground, like this hollow earth underground thing with this big giant civilization where it looks like they have their own like artificial sun down here. They've got their own ocean, this massive
Mhm.
city. Like this would be a great place to set some more stories.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. They need some kind of issue, whether they start, unless the Fantastic Four do it, or again, like I said, bring back Quasar to do it. But like, just
Mm,
a series where they explore like these like places and like characters we haven't seen in a while, like maybe even decades.
yeah,
Just
definitely.
checking
I
on
would
this,
love that.
these far corners of the Marvel universe.
Yeah, which still exist. Yeah.
Mhm. Mm, but yeah, they start getting attacked by cat people, and
Immediately. Until Greer changes into Tigra.
yep.
Yep. And that changes things dramatically.
Mm. But yeah, after a bunch of talking here, at what point? Oh yeah, the Avengers eventually figure out that Tigra, yes, her deal about killing Master Pandemonium.
Yeah. She made a deal, um and Iron Man says nothing's worth the stain that it would have spread across the Avenger tradition.
Hmm.
He says, none of us is perfect, Tigra. We've all of us failed to live up to our personal ideals from time to time, but we've never destroyed the group ideals that make us the world's finest heroes.
And now I guess the cat people were considered demons because evil sorcerers exiled them to yes, this cavern in Hades.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I can't handle
Just because where they live geographically, all of a sudden they're
that. Yeah.
demons. That's like, okay.
Yeah. That doesn't seem right to me. Yeah. Yeah, just because you live underground, you're demons? No.
Because even Patsy's like, oh, I fought all this evil with this suit the whole time, but I was dressed by demons.
Yeah. No, I don't buy that personally. I think that's foolish.
Yeah. Mm. But yeah, the cat people want Tiger to honor her deal, and she says, okay,
Yeah.
fine. Mm. Oh, but I guess the cat people have a piece of Pandemonium soul, and they have this soul jar where, yes, they can put the tiger soul in. So,
Hmm. So they
man,
make this big ritual out of it.
they really want Pandemonium dead because they rip those demon limbs off and just like, okay,
Yes.
kill him now.
Yeah. Leave
Mm,
him just this, yeah.
Because
He's a quadriplegic now. He basically has no limbs. He's just,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what Iron Man says. He goes, "This is disgusting. They're going to kill a quadriplegic."
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, I mean, I guess the cat people's king, like this, yeah, kill Pandemonium, and Tiger's about to, but then she says she can't do it.
Yeah. I won't. It's wrong, she says.
Realize pain.
Yeah.
He takes her soul and says, "This is not your reward. This is your punishment. This is your reduction to soft flesh, on which we cats will feast with fang and claw."
We're hungry.
So again, I'm trying to remember West Coast Avengers 6, but I'm just like in the giant size creatures that we read and everything. It's like, didn't the cat people seem more benevolent and stuff?
Yeah, like they were trying to like secretly assist mankind from the sidelines.
Well,
And
especially the woman who like created the suit and stuff and put Patsy
Tremolo, yeah.
Greer through that process. Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Tremolo. And then I could have sworn there was something about how they were trying to like keep their existence hidden, but they were also trying to help. They had ecological concerns about things that
Oh yeah.
humanity was doing to the world, and they wanted to do something positive to help. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird how this. We're talking about this demonic link just seems to come from nowhere to me.
Maybe they should have just put a quick mention here where it's like, oh yeah, spending time in Hades has like corrupted them or whatever.
Or maybe that was a different group of cat people
Oh,
that
maybe,
split away
yeah.
from this main city. And this group is more sheltered and isolated, and they don't really care about what happens with humanity as long as they're left alone.
Oh yeah, these cat people are
More vicious and brutal than ever.
Yeah, exactly. The puma would fit in great here.
yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they lock up the Avengers and everything, and then Greer's talking about being helpless. So yeah, Patsy takes that suit off and gives it to Greer.
This is my favorite part of the issue right here, because here we finally see Greer back in the cat costume for the first time. Yeah.
She frees the others. Oh my god, that is so funny. So the rest of this issue, Patsy Walker's fighting in her bra and panties.
Yeah. Yeah. But she's still fighting.
I know.
Still fighting.
Not even like covered up with like a toga or nothing. No, it's just bra and panties, man.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's one panel that she's got like one of the cat people, and she's just slinging him by the arm. Oh, it's so good.
But yeah, Greer's fighting in the cat suit, and then but the one cat, this one cat warrior's like, because him and Tigra had a thing. Because he says, "You didn't seem like the kind to turn on us when you and I lay upon the rocks."
Ooh. Oh my.
That's some people's favorite form of entertainment. Yes, puss on puss action. Yeah.
Superior puss.
But then she hurls him. He's about ready to embrace her, but then she hurls him aside and attacks.
I love. She's like, "You're trying to seduce me," and he thinks she's fallen for it, and she's like, "No, that was the cat soul." She's like, "No, that's gone." Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're fighting here, and then yeah, she eventually takes him down with those claws.
Yeah, she wraps him up.
And the cable claw, yep.
The cables, yeah. And then the cat soul is unleashed.
Yeah,
from the urn.
Yeah, she breaks that soul jar and it's flown back in there, even though she doesn't want it. But
yeah.
But since she was wearing that cat costume, that was supposed to extend her human side, and it did. When the cat soul returned to her, now she's stronger, faster, better, but her personality is at the front and center.
Yes. And then Patsy was like, now what am I going to do about a costume?
That was my question, because we'll get to it in the next issue. Like Patsy has like a fully,
Yeah.
Was there more than did they find? I mean, again, didn't Dr. Tamula make a couple of those? So I mean,
right, there were multiple copies.
Did they find another one, or it's like because they don't even address it. It's like, did Tony Stark help fix the suit, or what?
It makes sense that Tony would be able to analyze it and develop.
Or even Simon, he's an engineer.
Yeah,
yeah,
or Hank or somebody.
Yeah. They don't even mention it. But yeah, she kind of basically rips out of that suit and becomes Tigra again.
Yeah. The new improved Tigra.
Yes.
Stronger, faster, better.
Rips through that suit, but nothing stops that bikini. So that must be
That's right.
Or something. Tigra, the one character who doesn't shave before bikini season.
That's right. She doesn't need to.
Yeah. But then I guess there was another soul jar. So yeah, it's Master Pandemonium breaks out and gets a fifth of his soul back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then, yes, the Avengers are gonna. Yeah, Master Pandemonium's like, you have my gratitude, and he jumps in that river. Where does that river go? We don't know.
We don't know.
So, yes, we'll never see Master Pandemonium again until those Fantastic Four issues.
Yeah, that's coming up in another year or so.
Yeah, I love. It's like, how do we end this? Oh yeah, the villain jumps in the river.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Iron Man wants to go after him, and Hawkeye's like, nah, let him go.
Yeah. He's like, we've seen enough action for one day.
We'll have to beat up on him next time, but he got his soul back.
Yeah.
He's like, I love Hawkeye. Is it Tiger now or Greer? No, both. Either. There's no difference. And I love that. Yeah, Hawkeye turns the Hellstorm and Patsy and goes, "Is there a grill at your house? We're gonna celebrate."
Yeah.
We got an Avenger back today. It means we're celebrating. And when you're the wackos, that means Hawkeye the Archer's world famous barbecue.
I bet Hawkeye does do a good barbecue.
But Tiger wants a hot dog. I love that last panel. Everyone looks has their head thrown back like they're laughing, even Iron Man.
Yeah. It's almost like the end of an 80s sitcom where they all like are laughing and it freezes.
Yes,
the end credits are rolling. Totally.
All right. So thoughts on this, Justin?
I love, like I said, any story with the cat people. I love it. And I feel like they are underutilized. I'd love to see more of the city, see more of their culture, and explore some of this weird demonic influence that they talked about in this issue. It seemed like a lot of stuff happened in this issue. There was a lot of story here.
Yeah.
Which I love. They packed it all in there.
Oh, yeah. Even in that Fantastic Four, they pack stuff. Again, Modern Comics would never. I mean, this 3 issues would have been at least 6 today.
Absolutely. They would have absolutely dragged this out longer. There would have been a lot more demon fights and things like that. Yeah.
But again, too, it's like, I mean, next episode we'll do that Hellcat series from last year. But again, we need like a 4 or 5 issue Tigra series at least. I mean,
we do.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to spin that out of Moon Knight.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, she did have like a mini series, I think, in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
that Mike Deodato did.
And but it's been a while.
It's been a while after that. Yeah, I think she was part of Avengers Academy or something like that, Young Avengers. And she was kind of in the background for a while, off and on after that. But
I know she showed up real quick in like Kelly Thompson's West Coast Avengers. But it was hardly anything.
Yeah. But thankfully, like we mentioned, she's been a regular fixture in Moon Knight. Written by Jed McKay, which is excellent. And I would love to see her in another team book at some point.
Oh yeah,
like another Avengers.
Again, we need a West Coast Avengers back, even if it's
do.
Like a flashback, something.
I feel like the time is right for multiple Avengers teams again. Because my God, look at how many X books we're getting this summer. How many X teams that there are. And I feel like there's enough of variety in the Avengers roster to support at least 2 different Avengers teams.
And again, you could have this classic lineup. I don't think anyone's like, except for maybe Iron Man, everyone's pretty much free. Hell, if you want to replace Tony Stark with Rhodey, I mean, he was the first Iron Man they had. So.
Absolutely, yeah.
You bring in Julia Carpenter, U.S. Agent.
U.S. Agent, definitely. I think even Jim Hammond, the original Human Torch, is still kicking around. I could bring him in. There's a lot of potential there, and also for other Avengers teams. I've always said that one thing that they could do is like a street based Avengers team that just handles kind of low level like Spider-Man type of threats.
Oh yeah,
Moon
Knight. I mean, come on.
Moon Knight, Daredevil, and all those Iron Man and Iron Fist and Luke Cage, Spider Woman. Like they could have a whole team of that type of thing, and like a pseudo defenders type of team that defended against mystical threats and demonic things and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like they could do that. I feel like that we could see that from Marvel at some point in the near future, and it would be a success if they had multiple Avengers teams. Yeah.
And again, the '90s stuff that is selling well. And again, I mean, X-Men is going to be probably in a more '90s mode, because thanks to the animated series and stuff.
Right.
So give us some more, style some Avengers teams after the '90s stuff.
Yeah, the time is right.
All right, you ready for this last one?
Yes.
All right,
this one really is a tale of two kitties.
Yes. This is my favorite cover out of the three.
Yeah, me too.
All right, West Coast Avengers, number 16 from January 1987, The Dive. That was Tale of Two Kitties. What the heck's going on? All right, from January 1987, Englehart, Al Milgrom still here, Joe Sinnott, colors Christy Sheely, letterer Tom Warzowski, and editor Mark Grunwald again. All right. The story begins with Tigra diving off the Golden Gate Bridge into the water below, where Hank Pym, Hellcat, and Damon Hellstrom are on a boat nearby. They admire Tigra's grace and comment how most would not have likely survived such a fall. Tigra feels ecstatic because she feels she has finally overcome her cat-like fear of water. The joyous camaraderie is cut short after they spy police speedboats chasing something in the water. Hellcat uses her grappling claws to fish out what they were chasing, revealing Tiger Shark. Oh man, we're getting Tiger Shark again. as the police's target. Battle ensues. Tiger Shark is defeated when Tigra and Hellcat scratch open his suit, which contained water he needs in order to be in dry air. Goodbye, water.
He's surrounded by water too, but
I know.
Yeah.
As he is taken by police, Tiger Shark makes a remark about he, along with some other villains, destroyed Hank Pym. Hank defiantly replies that he only helped destroy Yellow Jacket, Hank's old alter ego, and that the man inside is still alive and well. Damon asks Hank what he means, and Hank begins to tell how his superhero career ended, how he became cruel towards his wife, the Wasp, which led to his infamous backhand, which he doesn't feel the need to mention. How he recklessly put the other Avengers in harm's way, which led to him being court-martialed. How he built a robot only he could shut down that would attack during his court-martial so that he could seem to be invaluable to the team. How he was tricked into helping Egghead in his latest scheme and ended up in jail. How he was kidnapped during his trial by Egghead's goons and was invited into their new masters of evil. He pretended to go along with them until the Avengers arrived and took them down, though Egghead died in the process. From then on, he decided to leave his heroic days behind him. Feeling he had decisively explained how wrong Tiger Shark's statement was, Hank begins to tease him a bit by asking how his old masters of evil buddies are, naming Moonstone, Shocker, and Whirlwind. Upon hearing Whirlwind's name, Tiger Shark becomes agitated, saying Whirlwind was supposed to provide a distraction at the docks for his latest job, but never showed up, leading Tiger Shark to his capture. Later at Hellstrom's Manor, the jovial mood returns. Hellcat jokes with Damon a bit about rejoining the Avengers, to which Damon responds with some out-of-place innuendos, which come across as, "Let's bang instead."
Yeah. I love that, how they whisk themselves upstairs. Like, hey, you guys don't mind hanging out down here while we go upstairs. And
I know that's so weird. It's like, I mean, they literally spelled it out. Like, yeah, you guys stay here. We'll be back in a while.
Yeah. Give us about an hour, maybe two,
What are you doing? We gotta polish the trident.
Living in sin? I call it living in
Oh,
win.
well, I guess the minute you marry Damon Hellstrom, you're living in sin. Sure, sure enough, Damon and Hellcat dash upstairs and tell Tiger and Hank to make themselves at home and that they will return later. Feeling put in the mood by Hellstrom's display,
Oh my.
Hank tries to put the moves on who he thought was to be his girlfriend Tigra, who rebuffs him, saying that she no longer has her bestial urges that drove her to him in the first place and doesn't want to feel tied down. Basically, she friend zones him, saying he's a really nice guy and maybe it will work out in the future. She leaves, and Hank almost throws a tantrum. Yeah, see, kids, the minute you don't get that superior, well, we'll get to it. But see, his reaction to not getting superior puss.
Superior puss.
Oh, God. Well, we know what Hank Pym is now. Okay. Incel Pym. Okay.
Yeah. Not heroic, but nice.
Oh, so close to that puss. Cut the West Coast Avengers headquarters where more camaraderie takes place. Eventually, Hank comes running in with a plan to catch Whirlwind, and everyone seems on board, including Damon and Hellcat. Cut again the Whirlwind trying to steal the psycho circuit he was originally supposed to work with Tiger Shark to nab. His getaway is interrupted by Tiger and Hellcat. After a short scuffle, Whirlwind jumps to a roof where he comes face to face with Hank Pym. Instead of running or fighting, he shares his disapproval for Hank giving up his gimmick. Evidently, Whirlwind took it personal as he was mainly considered an Ant-Man, Giant Man, Yellow Jacket villain. Oh, I love that. He's like, why couldn't I have gotten Iron Man? After Whirlwind is taken care of, we return to Hellstrom Manor, where Hank is found by Tigra staring out the window toward the Golden Gate Bridge. Tigra remarks how beautiful it is and how she can't imagine why so many choose to end their lives there. This issue ends with Hank responding with a look of anguish on his face. You'd really have to be certain there was nothing left to live for.
Oh no.
That must be the most superior of pusses.
Superior puss.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thoughts, Justin?
Well, I love this issue, but the only complaint that I have about it is that it went from being a spotlight on Tigra in the beginning
To
Hank at the end. It just Hank kind of dominated the issue towards the end of it. And I don't know whether I really liked the whole thing with Whirlwind antagonizing Hank. It's like,
yeah.
Okay, Whirlwind, like, you're gonna talk trash to me? Look at you. Like, look at your costume. Look at you. Like,
Oh, yeah. We also mentioned
ridiculous.
Captain America 318, where Captain America takes down Whirlwind. He's like, oh, once Cap left and the cops, I got away from the cops real easy.
Yeah.
But
I
Yeah.
thought it was kind of weird how it just the weird pivot in the story.
it's
How
kind
it
of
went
like kind of like a bridging issue where it's like, oh yeah, we've been doing Tigra for a while, and
Mhm.
then so this is kind of bridging from okay, we're gonna focus from Tigra over to Hank now because
Yeah.
again, what the next issue is the suicide one.
Is it the next issue?
I don't know. It's one of the which one is it? It's one of the upcoming ones.
I know it's coming up soon, but I wasn't sure if it was the next one.
Can't remember, but yeah, because isn't the time travel arc coming up here? And isn't that
Yes.
around when he does
That's
it?
when it happens, yeah.
It's one of the upcoming
Because
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Firebird who saves him.
Yes.
She comes in and stops him, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
and
my-
we haven't
oh,
seen
ah.
we
Oh,
haven't
sorry.
seen her in a while, Firebird, in this
Yes.
title. It's been a while since she showed up, yeah.
I forgot that Damon Hellstrom's boat, Hell's Bell.
Hell's Bell, yeah. I see what you did there, Damon. I see.
But yeah, the ripping open tiger shark suit.
I love that part where they both use their claws to shred his costume.
Oh boy. Now then, bimbos, let's see what happens when the fish eat the cats.
Another thing I loved about this issue was when they're all having dinner, and I was not prepared for Simon's short shorts.
Oh.
Those shorts are painted on that man, along with everything else he's wearing.
I know, that's like really short. Oh my, like short what? Like a workout short? They're shorter than mockingbirds. Look.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can't say I complained about that. I thought it was lovely.
I will. Oh, although I guess we're getting some mockingbird belly buttons. So yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But what the hell was Tony Stark wearing?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Yeah. This is back when he had his Jerry curl too, I think. So we have to forgive him for some stuff.
I don't even want to know what's on Hawkeye's shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. You see Wonder Man's eyes glowing as he's like testing his own.
As he's stirring the chili or whatever it is, yeah.
I love Hawkeye's talking, and Wonder Man says, "Keep talking, Clint. The sauce is a little light on the meat. I can use more bull."
I could use more bull, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is when he talks about, oh yeah, let's get Firebird in here, because we only have one, we need more women on the team.
And Firebird is another character. I think I've mentioned this on Marvel Tales before too, that I don't think got nearly enough time on the team as a member of the Avengers, and leave it to the brilliant Kurt Busiek to use her to wonderful effect during the Kang Dynasty.
Yes.
Like that was, I think, one of the best times that Firebird has ever been used, period, was during that story.
Maybe that's what we should do. We should do a Lost Library Legends style month. Maybe like Overlooked Avengers or something.
Overlooked Avengers, yeah, definitely.
Living Lightning.
Silverclaw was another one that I really liked
a
lot from the Kurt Busiek days. Triathlon.
Yeah.
Again,
Firebird, yeah.
Firebird, definitely. I still think she's a very underused character. But yeah, she didn't get nearly enough time to shine as a member of the team. Yeah.
Rage was an Avenger for 2 seconds.
That's true. But he did seem like he fit better with the New Warriors after the fact. That seemed to be a much better placement for him, yeah.
Okay. How about Deathcry? Is it that? Yeah, Deathcry.
Oh, Deathcry. Yes, we could definitely do some Deathcry. Yeah.
Oh, that's another era. Oh my god, that that era with the
Gatherers.
Yes.
The Gatherers saga.
Yes.
With the multiversal evil Avengers variants.
And
yeah.
you're getting like foil covers on the Avengers like every 6 months.
Yeah. More like every 2 months.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in 1 year there were literally 4 foil embossed covers because it was the 30th anniversary.
Yes.
There was like a copper one, a silver one, and a gold one. And then there was just another one just for shits and giggles after that.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got to cover that era too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much we got to cover. Yeah, kids. We love some Marvel.
We do. And this is a great era too. Like I love seeing Tigra and Patsy working together in this issue. It's one of the few times that we get to see it, really, them working together like that. I just wish that it had kind of been them without having Hank Pym like in the periphery, so that he could have had that whole dumb conversation with Whirlwind that was so stupid. I didn't like it. And I wanted to see like more Tigra and Patsy and less Hank in this.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's the big build up to the suicide, I guess. But they did it with Pat or with Greer last time, putting her in the cat suit. I'm like, even if he can't shrink or grow anymore, have Hank, show that he's going to take down Whirlwind by redesigning a Yellow Jacket suit. And again, he doesn't have to wear it past this issue, but just show, hey, I got a stinger, boom,
Or he could have developed like some little gadget that I don't know, nullifies Whirlwind's powers for like a few minutes that he kept shrunk down in his pocket.
But again, I guess we're working up to, first he's going to get way down with the suicide, then he comes back up as, Dr. Pym with the red jumpsuit and
With
stuff.
the jumpsuit, yeah, which is kind of, I think, the best version of the character, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because he basically has, he can shrink down these weapons and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he had that cute little ship, that cute little bubble ship that he flew around in. Like, he had a ton of gadgets for every occasion. He used his Pym particles, like, he was using them all the time, not only on the gadgets, but on other people. And he seemed to be completely okay with his powers. Like, he was using his mind to come up with all these gadgets and things. He was constantly thinking, constantly inventing stuff, constantly making stuff. Yeah.
I don't know if it was just writer's choice or if they did this intentionally, but I mean, at one point on West Coast Avengers, I mean, you had like the majority of the founders on this team. It was Hank and Jan, Iron Man was here. So there's 3 founders right there.
Right. Definitely. Yeah. And then when you had the original Human Torch in there, you had a link to the Golden Age, to the Invaders. That was huge. Yeah.
We need more West Coast Avengers.
We do. Yeah. I agree completely. We need a revival, a West Coast Avengers revival.
But yeah, when Hank falls off the roof and Patsy catches him.
Yeah.
I could provide a hell catch.
Hell catch. Oh, I love you, Steve Englehart. Yeah.
Oh, cheese and crackers.
So good. So good.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if the next issue was the suicide or not, because after the whole Hank Pym's staring at the bridge saying, "Oh, you'd have to be certain there was nothing left," because then it says, "Whatever you do not miss next issue."
Yeah, I feel like it's like maybe the issue before it, because I think maybe he leaves the note in the next issue or something.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I don't remember, but
I
do know that.
Okay.
While they're back in time.
Yeah, I'm looking at the synopsis for 17. It's saying, at the end, meanwhile, Hank Pym spends the day settling accounts and preparing to kill himself. Just as he's holding, he might. 17 might be it. Just as he's holding the gun to his head, he's interrupted by the sudden appearance of Firebird, who brings him a message of hope from God. Okay, yeah. So,
yeah, wow.
Oh no, she was no longer Firebird. She was La
Espirita. Yes. Yeah, the super nun.
My worst thing.
The flying nun.
Oh my!
Marvel had its own flying nun, folks, and her name was La Espirita.
Whoa! Okay, I missed a comment from Russell here. Okay, Mephisto loves Lane. How about laying pipe? Yeah, he loves effing everybody.
Yeah. He loves doing them dirty.
Oh my! All right. So, anything else, Justin?
No, I enjoyed this for the most part. This issue, The Tale of Two Kitties, it was good. Yeah, like I said, I wish there'd been more focus on Tigra and Patsy, but whatever. Yeah, and the artwork was great. Al Milgrom and Joe Sinnott are such a great combination, and they really make these first few years of West Coast Avengers even more special for me, because I just love their art style together so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could cover them all.
Yeah, and someday we will. We already covered the first handful of the series, and we'll eventually get back to this for sure.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get back some of those early ones, especially when Ben Grimm shows up.
Yes, and Kraven the Hunter versus Tigra. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to cover that. I don't know. We're gonna have to sneak that in. I think they pushed that Craven movie back to December now.
They did, yes.
We're gonna have to sneak
Yep.
that in somewhere.
Yeah. Do a couple Craven episodes. Yeah.
All right. All right. So yes, kids. Next time we're gonna wrap up. Yes, our Meow May with like we said, the 5-issue Hellcat series from last year, 2023.
Yeah.
We'll
Good
start
stuff.
then we'll start some summer issue. Yeah, we'll give you June. We'll give you a couple quick ones, and then that's right. We're not starting Atlantis Attacks till August. That's right. Yeah.
We've got a whole smorgasbord of stuff over the
Mhm.
next couple of months.
Heck yeah. Oh yeah, lots of lots of good stuff. And then of course we're getting Doomsember in December.
Yes. I'm so excited for that.
And then again, we did it in April, but wait till you see what I got cooking for Justin's birthday in November.
Yeah. All kinds of good stuff.
All right. So yes, so send us your thoughts. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Again, grab all the new merch with all the new Capes and Lunatics logos on it. The Cash App link. Again, Rain ran the money on us as Lilith Hellfire demands.
Yes.
Ties to Lilith Hellfire.
Make it rain.
Your dark goddess Lilith Hellfire. Ties to
Make it rain.
and of course the Patreon, where once again you never know what uncensored content you're gonna get. Lilith Hellfire don't it, and I don't even know half the time. So yes, so send us your thoughts on those, or join the page. Again, thoughts. Join the Patreon. Join the elite like Justin over here.
Yes, join me in the elite. You get all the perks, all the good stuff, and all of the uncensored Lilith Hellfire you could possibly ask for.
Join that elite group of Justin, Russell, Moz, and the High Priest of Sausage himself.
Sausage. Gobble gobble. The hard master.
Hard master indeed. All right. So yes. So find all of that all in one place. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. It's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right. And now we go from cats to owls. This Mr.
That's
Justin
right.
the Owl, king of the podcasters. You can find him again. You hear him every week right here on Marvel Tales. You can hear him once a month here on X-Men Classics and once a month on Energon Universe with Russell and myself talking all the new Transformers and G.I. Joe content from Image. You can also catch him on We Are the Night,
the Batman podcast.
At least once a month talking Azrael with me, but you'll hear him every week in June talking Killer Moth with me and
Killer
Lil.
Moth. I'm so excited for that.
Yes. As our cannon fodder summer begins on both sides here, kids, Marvel and DC. And but that is not all this man does.
That's right.
This legend. So where else can people hear you talk these things, Justin?
You can also find me and Russell over on Gamma Charge, the strongest podcast there is, where every month we talk about the Incredible Hulk and the sensational She-Hulk. And we might have a surprise creator interview coming up the pipeline on Gamma Charge, so keep your ears open for that. And also we're joined by the High Priest of Khonshu himself, Ray, over on Predator and Prey, the Yautja podcast, in which we review all of the new Predator comics that are coming out every month from Marvel, as well as the classic Dark Horse comic books from the 90s. And last but not least, the Lost Library of Legends, my solo project, is still going on strong. And I took a little bit of a break, which I was forced to do because of seasonal allergies, which I'm still suffering from a little bit. But that 2-part retrospective on 1994's Black Wolf will be available incomplete very soon over there.
We're going back to the 90s here, bitch.
Well, that escalated quickly.
There'll be some dicks waving around in here.
Lots of them.
Cobra, la, 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 la. Oh, that's naughty. I love it. One way to Biscuit Town.
All right, kids, come back. Thank you for joining us. Come back next week for our final Meow Mate episode.
Yes.
Patsy Walker. One of her
Solo
more
adventures.
one of her more recent kids.
And an appearance from 90s favorite Sleepwalker, no less.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which I was very happy about.
More supernatural killers.
Yeah.
All right, kids, come back next time. And remember, keep your pandemonium to yourself.
Demon from Demon.